All right. So, one second. All right. So this is Nivedita Dasgupta. And so
Yes.
Nivedita, why don't you give us a brief introduction of yourself?
I am a corporate trainer and an executive coach. So I have been in this profession for nearly 20 years now. It all began as when I joined BBC Training Division as a communication and a language expert trainer. And it's kind of a joke in my family. They all tease me that, the startup bug bit me 20 years back because I quit my job in a year's time. It was a high paying job, but I quit not because of anything else except for the fact that the process was wearing me down. So we were a band of very good trainers. The content was fantastic. But I didn't like the fact that the programs were not customized. So we would have very heterogeneous set of people, and we just even though it was a very heterogeneous needs of people and the program was a fixed program, there was no way we could customize stuff. So that made me very disenchanted with the whole process. And I did suggest to my seniors that we should do need based programs, but large organizations, and I was a fresher, so do you think it was anyone's guess that they didn't obviously listen to me, and they probably could not have listened to me. Their processes were way more stringent than a newbie could have just suggested. So pretty impulsively, without any vision, without any plan, I quit. And that's where I was kind of forced to be an entrepreneur. I started designing my own modules, and I marketed them to educational institutes, like students doing career courses, like could be a management course, could be a IT course, could be a hotel management course. So I started doing designing these courses, and I started selling it to educational institutes. And the progress from there was I was doing it for a few years, and again serendipity struck. And I was doing work with an institute called BILAMS, Birla Institute of Liberal Arts and Management Sciences, and the trustee director there invited me to do a program for a group company called Kesoram Spun Pipes and Kesoram Rayon. And the brief given to me that, Nivedita, can you conduct a program? I don't understand the word they say, and they don't understand the word I say. So can you work on their communication skills? So, Johan, that was my first program, and given on this one line brief. And I was absolutely new to corporate training, but probably to give me credit, I did not say no. I said, all right, I've got nothing to lose. So I went ahead and did that. And I probably never looked back. One program led to the other. And within 2-3 years, I was working across industries with clients like TCS on one hand, with Pfizer on the other hand. So from educational institutes, I kind of catapulted into corporate training, not like a plan, but it one thing led to the other. And that's how it happened. And I have been a corporate trainer for the last 20 years. And it's only the last 3 years I kind of promoted myself. And in terms of, it's your own company. So after you work on the scale, and after you have done a few thousand programs across industries, um, then the only progression is going up. You just change your label. So that's where, but I have been in developmental, I've been in people development. So I moved ahead, and I started doing executive coaching, which also again another serendipity in my career. It came as a requirement from an ongoing client, and that project was a success. So and I thought, why shouldn't I go ahead and do my certification? So I got myself certified, and I've been a career coach for the last 3 years. And today I work with clients all over the world, across geographical regions, and thanks to net technology, thanks to internet, I have clients in USA, in Germany, in Cambodia, and I work with individual clients, and I work with corporates too. So
All
that's
right.
been my career, that's been my journey.
All right. So, what guidance do you have for students who look to pursue a career in being an executive coach in the near future?
Um, One thing is, you can't be an executive coach unless you really have a passion to help people develop. I think it all begins with that. I'm sure, Johan, you have been told probably by n number of people that you have to have a passion in whatever you do. So my journey as a trainer and a coach began from when I was like a really small little girl. So I would use any plain surface in my house to as a chalk. I'd have a chalk and that was my blackboard. So I wanted to be a teacher as long as I remembered. I was a de facto teacher for all of a lot of my friends in school. Somebody hasn't understood chemistry. Nivi, can you explain? Somebody hadn't understood a particular chapter in biology. Could you help? So that's how I just loved teaching. Anybody wanted to know something, wanted to learn something, and I would just be so happy. So I call that the sweet spot. If you really like something, figure out what makes you very happy, what puts a smile on your face. So once you know what makes you happy, getting the skill sets is the easiest thing in today's day and time. Finding out that, explore, probably when you're young, explore something that makes you truly happy. Getting the certificates, getting the degree, the world is your oyster. You can just go ahead and learn. So it's not, I don't even put so much stress on aptitude. I put stress on what you really love. Find out what your sweet spot is. If you do something, you could be amazing in a particular subject, but if you don't like doing that, I feel doesn't work. And especially in profession like ours, you're working with people, you're working with their minds, you're working with their capabilities, you're working with their aspirations. So you have to love teaching, helping people develop, and at a very primary level, you should be a people's person. You can't not like people and work with people.
Yeah, that's true. So, thank you, Nivedita. Thank you for your time.
It has been a pleasure, and I'm really happy the work that you're doing, Johan, putting things together for your friends and for your peer group to figure out what little insights about different possible careers. All the very best to you, Johan.
Thank you. Thank you so
Bye bye.
much. Bye. See you.